Hello and welcome back. Today we'll be discussing exponential functions, what they are, and we're going to solve some problems related to them. Okay, so let's start with some of the examples here. I've listed down 4 examples of exponential functions over here. And the thing you have to know about them is, first of all, let's say for the first example, 2 raised to the power x, 2 is going to be the base of the exponential functions. And let's say for the last example, 0.5 raised to the power negative x, the negative x portion or the powers of all of these four of all of the 4 functions are going to be called the independent variables over here. So let's go on to the mathematical version of it. So mathematically speaking, f of x, the function, is equal to a raised to the power x. Now exponential functions f of x are equal to a raised to the power x. Okay, so a can be any number over here, and it is called the base, as previously I described the exact same thing with an example, and the x portion is going to be called the independent variable over here. Okay, so let's actually go through the rules, like basically what values can a take on. And the first portion that you have to realize is that a has to be greater than 0. It cannot be negative. Okay, so looking at the number line, we're basically going to be following the white portion. Okay, so the white portion extends all the way to infinity, positive infinity over here. But there is a second rule for it, which is that a cannot equal 1. Okay, so a cannot equal 1, so I've left out a portion which with a blue which doesn't include the white portion. Okay, so you can have all the numbers greater than 0 except for 1. Okay, so those are all the rules that you have to follow when you have to make an exponential function, randomly making an exponential function. Now going on to the rules for independent variable x. Okay, so the independent variable x can take on any value, okay, any real value, and this and because this is the real number line, all of the numbers from negative infinity, like less than negative infinity, greater than negative infinity, and less than positive infinity are included. Okay, now a word of caution: this is not an exponential function. Why is it not an exponential function? It has the base a, but it does not have the independent variable x. Why? Because this is just a constant. You have to have the x portion over here. Okay, like if this is basically equal to 4, right? 2 squared is equal to 4, but if you had the x portion over here, then it can be an exponential function. Okay, so this is just one of the portions that I actually spent like 15 minutes trying to figure this out, so I thought this might be important over here. Okay, so that is the end. Thank you for watching, and I really hope you learned something.